We are back for more with part 2. You never know what might be waiting for you on a cold mountain, but if you're unlucky you could run into one of the monsters on this list. Some of these you might have heard of or seen in video games, but did you know they actually existed? Coming in at number 5 we have Mahaha. Mahaha is an ice demon. Some have commented on how its name sounds like an evil laugh, but the pain this creature can bring to people is no joke. This creature looks like a humanoid. It is thin with an icy blue color to its skin. They are cold to the touch with hair that is long but frozen to ice. They are shirtless and barefoot, wearing only some ripped pants. It's not bothered by the cold and always seems to have an unnerving smile on its face. It's believed that they sometimes lure in their victims by pretending to be caught out in the cold, underdressed, turning blue from exposure. Once an unlucky victim rushes to help them, they will attack. The monster uses its long, sharp fingernails to freeze its victims. The monster is nicknamed in the sound of a laugh, as every victim is found with a twisted smile on their face. Luckily for us, it is not the smartest creature that stalks the night. Many people have been able to escape its grasp. It is said that the Mahaha has a weakness. The weakness is water. Apparently, much like how water melts ice quickly, it renders the monster unable to move. If you do encounter it, you should run to your closest river or lake. People have said you can easily trick the demon to stepping too close to the water's edge, where you can then push them down to the water depths, where they can be washed away. The water will carry them far away so you can escape and hopefully never encounter them again. When someone is frozen alive, it is said it is always because of Mahaha. They will always have a smile on their face. Coming in at number 4 we have Keelut. The Keelut looks like a hairless dog. It is said to actually be a spirit. It appears as a large canine. It is completely hairless with small tufts of fur spotted around its feet. Encounters with this creature are said to be terrifying. The creature is known to silently follow travelers late at night. When they're alone and far from home, the creature will attack. They usually travel alone and can disappear if they are startled. They will only pick off travelers who are alone. If others appear, they do not risk the attack. Once you are alone and they pursue you, there is not much you can do to escape. They can travel faster than any creature and are relentless in their pursuit. It is said that a Keelut is created when a dog is left outside in freezing temperatures. Their spirit is transformed into this creature and it looks to take revenge on people alone in the cold temperatures. If you do want to avoid the creature, you just have to make sure you never travel alone at night. If you do happen to be out late in the snow alone and you encounter the terrifying creature, there is a simple way to get rid of them before they pursue you. If you call their name, scream it as loud as you can, the creature will flee. If you make it clear you know they're stalking you, they will get spooked and disappear before they get close enough to attack. Coming in at number 3 we have Saumen Kar. Saumen Kar translates into Man of Snow. Although they look like a type of yeti, they have many different characteristics. In appearance, the creature looks like a giant. They have some human features including their hands and feet, but they are much larger than any human. Their body is covered in white fur that blends in with the snow. They have great horns that come out of their head. They also have sharp, long teeth similar to that of a shark. It is hard to explain just how terrifying this creature looks. It would tower over any human and destroy everything in its path with ease. The monster is said to roam the frozen wasteland surrounding the North Pole. The settlements of the area respect the creature as a wise but terrifying neighbor to them who seems to attack any outsiders to the area. Some of these monsters have also been known to take an interest in human life, observing from afar. Some believe they are fearful of us and warn their kind about keeping far away from the humans. Although they don't speak our language, they do communicate with their tribe. They usually travel in family units. They are very powerful creatures with the strength to tear other animals in two with ease when in combat. They actually choose to not hunt humans. Most of their diet is fish. It's believed that the reason more is not known about the creatures is they are able to use telepathy. If they are seen on an expedition, they are able to make travelers believe they witnessed a goat or other creatures. They can change the memories and thoughts so they will never speak or see the Saumen Kar. Coming in at number 2 we have the Wendigo. The Wendigo is an evil spirit which lingers in frozen mountains. As it is harmed by fire, it chooses to only inhabit colder regions. The malevolent spirit of the Wendigo takes over human vessels. The Wendigo can only take over a human if they resort to cannibalism. Once they have eaten another, they welcome the spirit to take over their soul. They start to change into a humanoid creature. Their arms and legs grow longer, their skin becomes tougher, their nails will turn black and fall off while all of their hair falls out. By the end of the transformation, they no longer resemble their human self, they look all the same. There may be a few indicators of the person they once were, for example any tattoos would remain or any other body alteration. transformations. Once fully transformed, they will hunt humans since they were once one. They are skilled and intelligent on the hunt. They can imitate our habits, they can even use voices of those they have taken their lives off to trick others into trusting them, luring them into a trap. When the Wendigo is approaching, you feel a sudden chill take over you. They have to maintain a freezing temperature while they are out on the hunt. It is said once you become a Wendigo, your insides freeze. Unlike the Chenu, there is no way to save you from the transformation. Luckily for us, they are unable to come out during the day and they are fearful of fire. If you wanted to protect yourself from them, you need to stay inside at night if staying in the mountains. Many people go missing during holidays to the mountains and they are never found. Locals believe these lost souls may have become Wendigos or have been attacked by one. And finally, in at number 1, we have Jack Frost. Jack Frost is one of the most legendary figures of all time, up there with Sandman and St. Nicholas. Jack Frost is a sprite-like creature responsible for the changing of the seasons. He brings the ice, snow, and freezing cold temperatures. Jack Frost was not always an ice creature though. He started out as a human like you or me. It is believed he lived as a human near the beginning of the 1400s. It was due to tragic circumstances that he was given his power and the ability to control the frost. It is not known exactly what happened to him as a boy, but he fell under a sheet of ice. Unable to find his way out while he was under there and close to passing away, he was found by a demon and given these powers. He becomes immortal with the capability to manipulate ice and snow. It's not known if he is evil or neutral or sometimes maybe good, but he has been known to do some cruel things with his abilities. As we all know, ice can be very dangerous, and it's said that if you slip on black ice or are nearly impaled by a falling icicle, he is to blame. He plays with the elements for his own amusement, even causing people to perish due to this, just as he did as a mortal. Some believe he does this due to his loneliness. Being immortal is often seen more of a curse than a blessing. He is bitter that he has long lost anyone he knew in his mortal life. He does sometimes have fun and try to play having snowball fights, but between his fun he performs some dark and evil acts that cause suffering for everyone around the world. Well, there we have it. I'll see you in the next video. One. And finally, in at number 1, we have Jack Frost. Jack Frost is one of the most legendary figures of all time, up there with the Sandman and St. Nicholas. This is the line. Hannah was like, oh, I don't know if you'll be able to read that with a straight face. Jack Frost is the most legendary figure, up there with Sandman and St. Nick. I got through it. Jack Frost is one that was suffering for everyone around the world. It's a short video, isn't it? Yikes. Oh well, I don't know. Add some shit. Well, there we have it. I'll see you in the next video.